When you're ready, close your eyes. Settle into this moment by becoming aware of the sensation of your feet on the ground. Notice the feeling of contact between your body and the surface you are sitting on. Notice the movement of air through the room as it contacts your skin. Now, narrow your attention in so that the breath seems to take up your entire field of experience. Just anchor your attention here and float on the gentle waves of the breath, like a boat rising and falling on the waves of the sea. Often, our minds can be like really skilled fishermen, and they know exactly what bait will draw us in and get us hooked. And the more we struggle and fight with these thoughts and feelings and beliefs, the deeper we drive the hook. In this moment, notice how you can just float here with thoughts all around and not get hooked by them at all. And notice too how, when you find that you have latched onto a thought, you can just gently let it go without much struggle at all, and then just bring the attention back to the breath. For the next little bit, as thoughts come up, just practice watching them. Watching as images, words, memories, urges come and go. See if you can allow the breath to be an anchor from which you watch the ever changing landscape of thoughts. Just observing the texture and tone of each thought. Noticing how a thought appears, moves across your awareness, and then disappears. Now, imagine that you're in a large, empty movie theater. The lights dim and the screen is blank. Continue to focus on the breath while imagining this blank screen. Anytime a thought comes up in your mind, you see it projected on the screen. If a thought is more like words than images, just imagine those words are projected up there in big, bold letters. If a feeling of frustration about this exercise or a thought like, I can't do this, comes up, imagine that that thought is now on the screen. Often we experience thoughts as incredibly real things, but thoughts are more like movies in our head than real things. And notice that whatever happens in a movie, the screen itself is perfectly fine. A scene in a movie that shows a fire doesn't burn the screen. A scene of a flood does not make the screen wet or torn. The screen in your mind is this way too. You can have any kind of thought, but you and your mind will not be harmed by the thought. Start to come back to the present moment and the world around you by noticing any sounds you can hear. Noticing those places of contact between your body and the surface you're sitting or lying on. Feeling a sense of awareness and openness and peace. In a moment, a final bell will sound. See how far you can follow it, letting it draw you completely into the present moment. And when you can no longer hear it, open your eyes.